Ladies and gentlemen, the following is another amazing episode of the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. In one corner, we have the greatest thing on God's green earth. No, we're not talking about money, Mary Jane, or Popeye spinach. He's the trackle dart of Ringside Society and Delaware's greatest American hero. It takes two to make a thing go right. He is Rob Bass, and you are not. And in the second corner, we have that ocean crossing, straight up Boston, flight catching, shot glass snatching, always on the go. Catch him if you can. Yep. Said his name in Guyana. Now they love him in Japan. No cap, the worldwide star boy, Remy Blue. And our guest tonight is another member, another student that graduated, but this time with class 1. I know y'all been accustomed to these same class too, but no, he graduated with the first ever class from the Nightmare Factory, and he's also the cousin of one of our most recent guests, Haya Lobo. Everybody, welcome to the show, Nan Botello.
Thank you guys.
Nan, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. We really and truly appreciate it. It's funny because when we interviewed Haya Lobo, I don't know if you heard, but we were planning on doing, because we do Dream Match Wednesdays now, where we pick like 2 wrestlers that we think will make a great match that fans will want to see. And we were this close to putting Haya Lobo versus Nan Botello for Dream Match Wednesday. And then Haya Lobo was like, yeah, that's my cousin Nan Botello. Yeah, he was in class 1. I'm like, oh man. So I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna switch it up a bit. I don't like doing it.
Yeah, that's a great match of mine too. Go against my cousin. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, we were like, yeah, we don't really want to do a cousin versus cousin or brother versus brother yet.
Yeah.
So what we did was we were like, okay, let's do another family tag team, and we put Nan Botello, Nan Botello and Haya Lobo against Top Flight, who've been killing it as well too.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get to see.
They're a pretty good tag team.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, hopefully one day.
Yeah, hopefully we get to see that. Yeah, hopefully we get to see that one day. But we definitely look forward to seeing y'all tag team and tear it up in the ring, against whether whoever you're facing, whether it be AEW or WWE or Impact or even on the Indies. We're definitely looking forward to that as well.
Yeah.
But I just got how's everything going with you, man? How's life been since the student showcase?
It's been good. I mean, same thing when Lobo was talking about that he had to take some time off because of his work. Same thing with me. I've been working because I work for my family business, and that takes a lot of time out of your day. And I had to put wrestling in the back burner for a little bit, but I am ready to get back in there. I've been itching to get back in there. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, life happens, but once you get back into the game, that's what really matters, and
Yep.
We definitely look forward to seeing y'all, go back in the ring because, like I said, y'all at the Nightmare Factory, I've enjoyed both student showcases, 1 and 2. I haven't seen part 3 yet. I know part 3 came out actually a couple of hours ago.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna when I'm done here, I'm actually gonna go ahead and check it out and see just how it is, because like I said, I'm excited to see those showcases. Y'all definitely put in work and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're welcome. But just like with your cousin, I gotta ask, how did you what was the event or match that led you to become a fan of professional wrestling?
I can't remember the first time I watched it because I know I have an older brother, and I know he's the one that got me into wrestling because he will always have it on SmackDown. I remember watching SmackDown more than anything because it'd be on Thursday nights, I think it was. I remember trying to do homework and nothing would get done because I would just watch the wrestling matches. But uh, what really turned everything on was the same story with Lobo, the Armageddon 2004. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, Lobo. I think he told a story, and he said that he was 15. Not we were actually 9. Both of us are the same age. We were 9 years old during that time.
Okay.
So I remember
So
going.
you and Hilo, so you and High Lobo are the same age.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool, man.
yeah, turning
Y'all
26.
grew.
Well, he's 26 now. I'm turning 26 in a couple weeks. So
I'll tell you one thing though, Nan. That right there, and y'all grew up together. Oh man,
yeah,
there's no doubt that when y'all get that tag team going, and y'all get that rhythm, which will not be
mhm,
that hard to find, y'all are gonna be one of the most respected tag teams whenever y'all step in that ring. I just know it.
yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll bet my whole paycheck on that. I'll be like, yeah, you see them two cousins right there? Once they get that tag team flow going, ain't no stopping them. They gonna be like Chavo Guerrero and Eddie Guerrero,
yeah,
or I don't know if you know these two guys, Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo.
yep. Love them.
Yeah.
They're in WWE right now.
But by the way, the same thing I told your cousin. If you hear me pronouncing like the words in Spanish like that, I'm not trying to appropriate anybody's culture. It's just that I took Spanish in college, Spanish 1 and Spanish 2. And so it's a custom. Like if I see a word that's Spanish,
Spanish. You want
I'm
to say?
gonna take it,
Yeah.
upon myself to pronounce it correctly. So,
Yeah. I mean,
because
you say my name, my last name in Spanish too. So I respect that because usually people say
yeah,
Botello and you say Botello. That's how you say in Spanish.
yeah, I kind of cringe at that, but at the same time, I can understand why people do that because
Yeah.
you know I remember one time I corrected a coworker. He was calling one of my other coworkers Gordillo. I'm like, no, it's Gordillo. And he's like, no, it's Gordillo. I'm in America. I'm like, bro, you're a jerk. It's Gordillo. Get it right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So growing up, who are some of your favorites you enjoyed watching?
Oh man, there was a lot. Definitely number one in my list is Eddie Guerrero. Same thing with Lobo. He was everything to us back then. We wanted to do basically everything that he would do. When he started his lie, cheat, and steal, we would copy the same things. We just tried it on out like doing regular stuff outside. But yeah, Eddie was the biggest inspiration to my wrestling. Also, like all the luchadors, I'm a big fan of all the luchadors. Ray, Lidaro Kid, uh, Penta, Ray Phoenix, all those. Yeah,
I'm kind of I'm kind of upset that they didn't pick up Laredo Kid,
yeah,
because I think he would have been with rumors. And for those of y'all listening, do not quote me on this. The next thing you're gonna hear, Remy Blue said something, and I'm gonna get crucified. But with rumors of AEW possibly having a trios division
that'd be
with a trios title, I thought Laredo Kid, the chemistry he had would have been perfect for him, Pentagon, and Ray Phoenix.
Yep. I mean, they've been doing it forever. So together.
Yeah.
But
Speaking of, I got a question.
yeah.
Do you know anything about? Have you ever heard anything about the third? That there's a third Lucha Brother? I read on
From
Wikipedia somewhere.
Penta.
Yeah, apparently Wikipedia apparently says. I
Hmm.
know it's not the most credible source. There's a third brother named Icaro. I don't
Um,
know if that's true, but
I don't know honestly.
um,
He could be a lot younger than them, and
okay.
he just started training. But I haven't heard anything of that. No.
I'm gonna have to look that up and see. I'm
Yeah.
I'm curious about it because I'm like, if there's a third brother, what?
Mhm.
That'd be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
family connection, man.
Yeah. So, did you ever get to go to any like live events like WWE or um,
Um, yeah,
Impact or Ring of Honor?
yeah, that same story with Eric Armageddon. That one, I don't want to tell it over again, but yeah, that was our first
Yeah.
event. And then we didn't go that much until AEW came to Atlanta. Was it 2 years ago or a year ago, a year and a half ago, where Cody and Warlow had the steel cage match?
Right.
Yeah, that's the last live event. Oh, I also went to Full Gear. Yeah, in Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. But I remember the one in Atlanta because I was born in Atlanta, and Atlanta is a very special place to me. I'm a big Atlanta sports team, so anything that happens in Atlanta, it's very important to me. Like even Cody's from Atlanta, and I respect a lot of that.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, Cody's actually been always one of my favorites to watch. I've
yeah,
been a fan of his ever since he first started. I always had faith that I always knew that he was gonna be, somebody big. And but
yeah,
others were like, yeah, Cody Rhodes. Like one of my best friends would be like,
yeah.
man, Cody Rhodes sucks. I'm like, bro, you can't judge the man
Mm-mm.
off of his debut match.
Uh,
Who do you have his debut match against? Randy Orton of all people.
yeah.
Like, come on, that could have been anybody that took that loss, you know.
The
And
one thing
you
my
know,
mom, she doesn't watch wrestling at all, but she said that she watched one guy back then, and that one guy was Dusty Rose, and she would talk about Dusty all the time. And when I told her that I was going to start training with Cody, she was really excited to see that. Yeah.
yeah, I remember I used to watch when I used to watch Dusty Rhodes. I watched his old stuff, via YouTube because when I started watching, he was already in WWE wearing the black and yellow polka dots.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know about Cowboy Dusty that came through with the cowboy boots. And when I saw his YouTube videos from like the Starcades, I was like, man, Dusty was a badass. Like he knew how to whoop some ass and dance. So I remember when he used to do his little dance and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
and he give his opponents like some serious elbows. Oh man,
Yeah.
Dusty was the man back then, man.
He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and like the way he fights, I see the same thing in Dustin and Cody. Like just they have that heart and that determination, just like their dad. It's
Mm-hmm.
definitely something to see.
Yeah.
So so your cousin told me that you were the first one to go. You told him that yeah, you're going
Mm.
into you're going in that you told him that you're going into professional wrestling,
Yeah.
and y'all talked about it before.
Yeah.
Um, how like what made you decide to like go through with it? Like
Well, I remember it
like
was
how did it go from like fan to
to actually start
to
training.
wrestler? My bad.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I remember I was like, I don't know if you remember, but I think it was Cody. He posted something online about him starting a wrestling school, and you had to fill up an application and put all your information and like explain why you want to train. And I did that, and I think let's say when did we start? I want to say September. We started our camp. It was around September because I remember the day before camp started. I was watching. It was I remember because it was the Falcons game against the Cowboys and we lost on the last minute. So that's why I remember that day. But I haven't heard anything from them at all. It was a day before camp started where I got a text from one of the coaches saying that someone dropped out and see that if I can fill out the place for whoever dropped out. And good thing I live 20-30 minutes from camp, so it made it really easy to do things. But what was the hard part about it was that I was working, and to drop a lot at that moment was gonna be difficult. So the next day, I couldn't decide. Can I do this and can I wrestle? And I was gonna lie because I needed to tell my parents that I'm gonna take some days off from work so I can start training. I was just gonna lie to them the first day that I had an errand to do because I didn't know if it was a sure thing or not. So I I didn't even I didn't even tell them. I told at first I wasn't gonna go at all, and then I got home from work. I think camp started like at 6, and then I told one of the coaches as I wasn't gonna be able to make it, and I don't know what got into me. Got like a lot of things got in my head. It's like this opportunity I dropped it, and it's never gonna come up again. So I just texted him again. It's like, I changed my mind. Can I still join? And he's like, yeah, just come through. And I wasn't like an hour and a half late to the first class, and then from there we started training.
Wow, that's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool. And y'all went through like 3 months
yeah,
of pretty much like intense training, you know, and eventually once the 12th week was over or the third month was over, you got that okay, like, hey, you're good to go. Congratulations. You are now the first ever, not
mm-hmm.
the second, not the third that just graduated, not the fourth that's going through. You are now part of the first ever graduating class
Yeah.
of the Nightmare Factory. So that leads to my next question. What was going through your mind when they finally gave you that okay to go ahead and start wrestling and take bookings and so on? Were you
Um,
nervous, or were you like, you know what, I got this?
on the day,
I was given all the tools.
yeah, on the day of the showcase, I woke up nervous because I'm not the biggest public speaker, or I'm not the biggest person that's out there. I had to come out my shell. I'm really a sheltered person, but I was nervous that day. But throughout the day, I just getting a little bit less nervous. And then once I got in the ring, everything came off, and I just had fun in the ring. I remember just being out there and just having fun. And after that, I was like, this is something I want to do. It's something I want to do for the rest of my life, and hopefully support a family trying doing it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And y'all definitely put on a show. Like I was very impressed by that battle royal that y'all were in. Really
Yeah.
good stuff too. And the end of the show was funny. The end of the show was everybody came out, or one by one they came out, and they were doing their finishing moves on one another. And I was like, this is pretty funny.
Yeah.
I like how they're doing this.
I said I was gonna hit the frog splash on I believe it was Hunter, and I think Hayden's the one that pushed me off the top turnbuckle. So yeah.
Yeah. I like how y'all did that at the end though. I'm
Yeah.
actually curious now. Okay, so y'all did that on the first showcase.
Mm-hmm.
The whole everybody coming out and do the finishing moves on one another and they pose in the ring. Now I'm wondering what's gonna be at the end of, because I haven't seen Showcase 3
Yeah.
yet. For those of y'all that are listening, Showcase 3 is now available on YouTube. You don't have to pay for anything. Just go ahead, check it out, support, share it, tell your friends down the road, tell the neighborhood drunk. You trust me, they will not be disappointed.
Yep.
But I'm curious as to know what's gonna be at the end of this showcase. I know it's gonna be something funny because it seems like a running thing now. So I want to see what they're gonna pull at the end of this. And the thing I like with those showcases too, y'all have a lot of memorable moments. Like the second one, you had Jet Dade coming out playing beer pong in the middle of the battle royal, and the New York Men is actually being eliminated and falling through his table.
Yeah.
And then you had one of the coolest entrances I've ever seen. Brooke Havoc, and Spencer. I
Spencer
forgot
Cat.
what her name is.
Spencer, yeah.
Spencer Cat.
Yeah.
They came out with that black car,
Yep.
looking all fancy and whatnot, and then MJ. Oh jeez, she was wearing pink and white. Man, I'm done. I think it's MJ Baby was her name, right?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
And she spilled some kind of liquid
It was,
on
I
the
think it was
car,
orange
and
soda.
they were pissed
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They get
yeah,
crazy.
that was funny, man.
The thing about that is our coaches that set up everything. The amount of even our other wrestlers that we train with, how we set up the before the show and how everyone helped out. And definitely Coach QT, all he invested to have a show like that, where a very well produced show, very produced, very high produced show. You got to give it up to QT for doing that for us.
Yeah, I've always known QT was a talented person.
Yeah.
Ever since I saw him back in 2012, when I think at that time I don't think he had moved to Georgia yet. He was still wrestling on the Northeast, and he made a couple of appearances for Ring of Honor. I knew that he was definitely somebody that was going to do great things in the industry. I just knew it just by his presence alone. And if I could definitely talk to him, I'd say, hey, thank you for what you're doing with training the next wave of talent for pro wrestling.
Yeah.
I have not been embarrassed by any showcase yet. You probably heard me say this, and all the students are probably going to get tired of hearing me say this, but when I saw that student showcase too, I enjoyed that more than like the majority of the WWE card that they had around that same time. That's how much I enjoyed that. But I just got two more questions before I turn over to Rob. So my second question, and I asked your cousin this as well too. Actually, I got three more, like three more pretty much. So my next question is, in terms of wrestling, with since you and your cousin, you two grew up together, and y'all have you're pretty much the same age. Do y'all have any differences in terms of wrestling? Like, is anybody more ground than the other? Is anybody more aerial than the other? Or y'all like pretty much the same?
I definitely want Lobo. Definitely, he's not gonna be a high flyer. Yeah, I can give you that. Lobo, he's gonna be more of the powerhouse of our tag team. I have some power, but I want to be in the air. I want to go through the top turnbuckle, land on a guy on the ground. I want to be that guy in our tag team.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Awesome. But so you'll be the death defying one.
Yep, it's always been like that. I think since we were young, we done some dumb stuff, and we both have been risky playing our side. But I think for right now, I think I might be the more high risk person. Yeah.
Cool. So, my second to last question is, Cody Rhodes, your trainer, when he left WWE, he posted a list on social media, or Cody's one of your trainers. He posted he posted a list on social media, and that list consisted of all of his all the opponents that he wanted to wrestle in the near future, and other wrestlers started doing the same thing as well. So, who are the top 5 opponents that Nan Botello wants to wrestle in the near future?
We're dreaming right now. We'll take my dream opponents. Top 5, right? Let's see. I know I want to get in the ring with the Lucha Bros. Maybe a tag team match against them with Lobo.
Okay.
Uh, hopefully before he calls it quits, get in a ring with Chavo, get in a ring with a Guerrero.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Definitely Ray and Dominic. Definitely want to get in the ring with them. And a lot of my class one teammates, Carly Bravo, Dean Alexander, Hayden Backlund, uh, Hunter and Grillo. They're a tag team. They're a really good tag team. But my
Okay.
number one would be against my cousin. I know Lobo said the same thing, but hopefully we can tell that story on the big stage, and we have talked about it where it's gonna end up in a Max versus Mask match, and one of us is gonna need to come take it off. But we want to tell that on a big stage. We want to tell that story.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
That'll be that'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting.
yeah,
I know a lot of sibling versus siblings, sibling versus sibling matches, or cousin versus cousin, and even best friend versus best friend matches
yep,
have turned out to be classics. I mean, Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy at WrestleMania 25. I'll always remember that one.
mm-hmm.
Owen Hart and Bret Hart at Owen Hart versus Bret Hart at WrestleMania 10. That was another memorable one as well. Heck, even Eddie and Chavo having their couple of matches against each other,
Yep.
those were memorable too as well.
Cody and
So
Dustin.
I know.
That was memorable. Cody Rhodes and Dustin.
Oh yes, that
Yeah.
one. Woo, man. Yeah, that was. I would definitely never forget that either. So one more question before I turn it over to Rob. In regards to professional wrestling, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Um, yeah, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years. That's hopefully in 5 years I will be doing this for a living off wrestling. Right now I'm helping my parents out with the family business, and I want to live off wrestling so I can help them out while doing wrestling, weight wrestling. So I don't know if I'd be in a top promotion yet, or am I in the Indies or Mexico or Japan. I just want to be doing this for a living. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, I could see y'all kicking some ass in Japan too. If you ever go to Japan,
Yep.
I'm speaking. I mean, have you been to Japan before?
No, I haven't. I would love to
If
go.
you if you ever get a chance, take that booking with a smile
Mhm.
and go. If your cousin gets to go too, y'all make it an adventure. I was there for 3 years, and oh man, I enjoyed every bit of it.
Wrestling.
It was
Yeah, wrestling is huge over
yeah,
there.
it was definitely an experience. Make sure you get your if you ever go to Japan, make sure you get your Ribera jacket. I don't know if they told you about that. I guess it's like a rite of passage, but Ribera's a steakhouse,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, they always they give like the wrestlers
A jacket.
they give the wrestlers that they give them a jacket and it has like a
Wow.
bull insignia, which is the Ribera logo on it.
Uh,
Hulk Hogan's gotten one. John Cena. Yeah,
I gotta remember that then. If we ever go.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Cody would probably tell you about that. Cody and Glacier, if he went over there, and
Mm-hmm.
even QT if he's been over Japan, they'll
Yeah.
tell you, yeah, it's a steakhouse. I heard the food is great, and if the owner sees that you're a wrestler, he'll give you a jacket as
So
well.
we're gonna walk in
Um,
with our Max, and he's gonna see like our wrestlers. Hey, these are the wrestlers.
yeah, yeah, he gives the wrestlers jackets and so on, and I think he does for MMA fighters too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to Rob. I know Rob has some questions for you. So
Okay.
Rob, go ahead, man. The floor is yours.
All right, sweet. Thanks, Remy. So what's going on, man? How's everything doing down your way, man?
Nothing much, man. How are you?
Oh, I'm well, it was all right day, man. Rain stopped yesterday, so I was good, man. So how's hot
Uh,
Atlanta, man? How's it down there? Is it
uh,
hot?
yeah, today was fine, but last week, and I work out in the sun,
Hmm.
so some days it's brutal out there.
Ooh, oh, I
Yeah,
believe it. Yeah, I
yeah.
used to do construction back in the day, man. But I used to do heating and air and doing the attics and stuff, man. The summers, like,
Mhm.
oh my gosh, you know what I mean? It's like I would pay for a crawl hole to get into, man. Yeah, I'm claustrophobic,
Yeah.
and I mean, yeah, this attic.
I said I'm outside looking for a little bit of shade, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I always feel bad for like the roofers and all that stuff,
Yeah,
man, because I'm like, oh my lord, man, I'm like, man, because like,
yeah,
man, I see the roofers, man, like on one side, like right here, they'll be as white as me, but sitting on their back, you know what I mean? They're just dark, they're like Hulk Hogan on there. It's like, oh man, yeah,
I said my
man,
respect to them. Yep.
oh yeah, I know, man. Woo. I don't know, yeah, because I used to work around a lot of Amish and stuff. Because where I'm at in Delaware, man, a lot of Amish are around. They put up houses. Man, they'll put up a house in a day, like, no joke.
No,
Like,
no
yeah, they'll
power.
just go out there, huh?
I said and no power tools.
Yeah, no power. Yeah, they just right up in there, man. The what's the old time drills? Right, you just sticking a little thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, drilling like that. Yeah, yeah, but they would be up. They don't wear shorts or anything. Suspenders,
man.
long shirt, pants, and they just up there. So I'm like, whoo, man. I'm like, man, I have to roll my pants up or sleeve something, man. Be like, man, the good Lord would understand. I need a little. I'd be all right, man. Oh man. But yeah, you're saying you're down in Atlanta. You're support all Atlanta stuff, man. So what are you about to
Mhm.
think about the Falcons this year, man?
Oh man, it's tough, man. I mean we lost Julio, so
I know.
I'm still very very excited to see what Calvin really can do by himself. But Matt Ryan, I still think he has enough to get us at least to the playoffs. And once you get into playoffs, anything can happen. So I feel good, positive, but that's how I am every season.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a Dolphins fan, and I'm just happy Brady's out of our division, and I guess he's in y'all's
man,
division. So
yeah,
yeah, man, yeah, I was like, woo, man, thank you. I had to
yeah,
deal with that for like a decade and a half. Oh, it
yeah.
was bad.
Uh,
Now finally they got the Tua Tagovailoa or whatever.
yeah,
Hope maybe he can do something, man. I'm hoping he can do it, pan out. You know what I mean? I'm not
yeah,
expecting Dan Marino or nothing. But I'm
yeah.
hoping.
I
I'm
like him.
hoping.
I like him. I like
Yeah,
him.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping. Yeah, my buddy, he's an Atlanta fan. You know what I mean? Like for whatever reason, he loves all Atlanta teams. You know what I mean? He's like, I like Braves, I like the
Yeah.
Falcons, so I might as
Hey,
well like the hockey team, the
yeah.
baseball, basketball, all that. I might as well be Atlanta. I was like, all right, you know what I mean?
It's like even though we don't win that much, but I'm still gonna love him.
That's right. And he to this day he hates from the '98 what's his name from the Falcons, man. Man, that one Falcons thing from Randy
Uh,
Moss and Chris Carter, man. That one playoff
yeah.
game and stuff, and they won. I was like, oh yeah, he's always talking about that. And I remember the Super Bowl when he played the Patriots. I came over to his house halftime.
Man.
There, yeah, he was
Uh,
like that,
yeah.
like woo. I was like, all right, yeah, good job, man. And then by the
Yeah.
end, he was like,
Yeah,
I was
but
like, I
that's
know,
stage. I don't remember that
I
day.
know.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, oh, man, I know. I feel you, man. I had to deal with Brady for a decade and a half, man. I understand the pain, man. Oh, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So, working with your parents and stuff, have you gotten time, check out any, new movies and TV shows, man? Is there anything
Uh,
you're watching?
anything I'm watching? I finished Loki like a week ago. It was good. What we just watched the movie. Oh, Space Jam. I watched Space Jam, the new one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Oh,
Honestly,
yeah.
everyone's hating on it, but I liked it. I don't know why.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I've seen the first one, but yeah, I've heard
Uh,
people hating on it. It's like,
yeah,
LeBron James, a basketball player, he ain't like, De Niro or nothing. He's
yeah,
on there with Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. You know what I mean? What do you expect?
I liked it. It was fun. It was fun watch.
I'll check it out eventually, man.
Yeah.
I'm actually waiting for the Suicide Squad
Oh
this
yeah,
weekend.
yeah, on Friday, right? Some
I have HBO or whatever and all.
yeah,
Yeah, I might catch it on. I don't know. I ain't been to a theater in so long, man. I might have to go to the theater
mm,
and watch it, man.
yeah,
Like,
same here.
oh man, yeah, I miss it. I miss the theater. Now, so going back to the wrestling stuff, man, I was watching the Battle Royal you're in. Yo, that was awesome, man. Like you went out there and instead of doing the Three Amigos or whatever, man, you just went and picked off every one of your opponents,
Yeah,
man. Like, bam,
yeah,
like, yo, I love that, man. That was awesome. And then I have to give you props on your frog splash. That was a thing of I love your frog splash, man. You
man.
come out like it was like D-Lo. Like I love that frog splash. You just take the thing,
Yeah.
knees all the way up here, come out bland. You know what I mean?
I said when I did the last amigo, I wanted him a little bit more off. I wanted to fly. I want to go at least half the ring, hit the frog splash, but I got up in the air, so I was happy with that.
Oh yeah, I like that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see everybody they do, like try to do the RVD or Eddie one.
Mhm.
RVD had that real high, pretty one. Eddie, he
Yeah.
get up there, he's all compact, like pow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had that D-Lo one, man. That thing is like just nasty looking. You just boom, boom, wow, you're just done. Oh man, I love that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I was surprised your opponent didn't, go through the ring, man. There wasn't like a cartoon thing with his, your silhouette. Man, you
Yeah.
tore him up. I actually thought you were gonna win that, man. Oh man.
I wanted to, but I got distracted. I got a little
I
excited.
know. I know. Yeah, I know, man. Hey, see, that comes with experience, I guess. You know what I mean. Next time won't happen.
Yeah.
You'll know better.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, but it broke my heart, man. You didn't win. I was like, no. Oh man. All right. I was like, next time I see you, yeah, hopefully you get it, man. That's awesome, man. Oh, so where'd you get your mask from, man? Your mask is badass, man. Where'd you get the idea from that and
Thank
ordering
you.
that? Did somebody make it or?
Yeah, I got someone to design it because me and Lobo we have this training mask, what we call it, which is like a basic white and black mask, which we both started training in it when we started training for wrestling, and it has these spikes. It has like little spikes, so I decided to take the little spikes and make them bigger, and then add this. I'm still debating what I should do in the middle. Right now, I have a little diamond because the other max had a diamond on the top too. So that's why I got my inspiration. I got two more max. I got show you. I got this is one of them, which is like a full face cover.
Nice.
I love Tomaso in it. Yeah, and I got one that's
nice.
with a black and gold with the eyelash open right here.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Damn right.
Yeah. So yeah, I got it designed, and then I was gonna get it made by someone a local, find someone local. But I was like, I gotta get it made from Mexico. So I found someone from Mexico, and they shipped it down here. I had to get it made in Mexico.
Oh, that's pretty cool though. You know what I mean? Hey, they did great work. Whoever did it, man. That thing looks badass. I know if I seen that, somewhere in the ring, it strike fear in me. I'm like, you ain't come to play. Oh man.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about like Eddie Guerrero being like one of your favorites and stuff. Now since it's Olympic time, man, they've been showing stuff on like Twitter and Instagram or whatever. Eddie Guerrero, an old Olympics commercial with Eddie Guerrero. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Where he's doing his lie, cheat, and steal, and where he's at the I guess the 100-meter dash. Yeah. And he just super glued everybody to the thing. And it's like go. He's like, oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
See, I always thought when I was a kid, when I seen it, I always thought he tied their shoes together because I just seen it for a little bit. Like, Eddie, and then I'm looking, I'm like, he super glued his their feet. Oh man, yes, Eddie. Here we go.
Yeah. I don't know how Eddie.
20 years.
I don't know how fast Eddie was, but he had a lie and cheat to do that.
Hey, you gotta know what classy Freddie Blassie say. He says only cheating if you get caught.
Yep.
Something like that.
And when he got caught, he was out complaining.
That's right. Because I remember I had to look him up. I remember looking him up because my dad, he would always call us kids. He'd be like, what are you doing, you pencil neck geek? And we're like, well, where did you get that from? And I'm like, classy Freddie Blassie. I'm like, all right, Dad. Yeah, he's gonna call us that pencil neck geek. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, and I did want to say, when you were talking about brothers fighting each other and stuff, man. You talking
Mhm.
about like Bret and Owen, SummerSlam, that or at WrestleMania. That one was great, but the one they had at SummerSlam, that's the cage match. I think that one might, be better
Yeah.
than that WrestleMania one. That WrestleMania one, yeah, they went at it though. But yeah, ooh,
Mhm.
yeah, that
Yeah.
steel cage though. Woo. Plus it was SummerSlam. Mm.
Yeah, it's just that I think it's that family connection where you just have so much chemistry with someone, and you just know the next move, and you just know what they're gonna do, and you just know what's gonna elevate them to the next level. So yeah,
Yeah. I know if it was like my brother or whatever, I know if he did a move on me, got a big pop or whatever, like, all right, well, I'm gonna do something even more crazier, get a bigger pop, and he's gonna be like, oh, you just did something real crazy. Well, I'm gonna do something even more crazier than that, get a bit, and it would just keep escalating just like that. You know what I mean? So we're
yeah,
diving off a Hell in a Cell. You're like whatever. Oh man. So when you got the training with Cody, man, man, what was that like? First meeting Cody, man. Yeah, because he's like the, legacy right there, Rose family. Like Dusty Rose. Did he teach y'all, his pop's atomic elbow, man? Like, Pat,
yeah.
boom. Did he teach y'all to
He
do
taught
that?
us, he taught us his finisher. He taught us
Oh,
crossroads.
ooh.
Yeah, yeah, putting that finisher is nice to put on someone. But yeah, he
Oh
taught us that.
man.
I remember the first day we got there, and I didn't know what to expect at first. I was like, oh, it's a camp with the name Cody. It's like I really didn't know if Cody was gonna be there. And once I walked in, I saw Cody. It's like, oh wow, this is the real deal. So yeah, anyone can just put a name on a camp and not show up, but for him to show up,
Mhm.
it means a lot to the trainees.
Now, did you get to do any of the extra work for AEW? Did they get you doing like security stuff on TV or anything?
No, I didn't. A bunch of my I remember what would they went they had like a internship. Like a bunch of my people from my class. They had like an internship for like different wrestlers, and I remember them talking about they hung out with Jericho for a little bit,
Okay.
and yeah, Tony. I think someone interned for like Tony Schiavone, and they
Oh,
said
nice.
they experienced a lot over there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Man, you didn't get to do that. You didn't get to do the intern
I was
thing.
upset. I was like, I want to be interning for Penta or Phoenix. I just walk behind him with my mask on. But
Oh,
nah, I
yeah, that
didn't.
probably been awesome.
That would have been funny. Yeah, that would have been cool to do.
Oh man, yeah, that would definitely be awesome, man. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, man. I'm hoping y'all get you and High Lobo, man. Y'all get up there, AEW, man. We're seeing you soon up there, just tearing it up, man. Get some
yeah,
gold, man. I'm ready for y'all to get, start tagging you, go up and down this East Coast, go around the country, get collecting that gold, man.
yeah,
'Cause that's what we were
man.
talking about last time he was on. He was like, "Oh yeah, me and my cousin, we gonna get that gold." I was like, "That's
Yep.
right."
That's our goal to be champions. His goal is to be a champion. I want to do more. I think he said that he just wants to be the tag champion, but I want to push him because I know he can do a lot more than just being a tag champion. Which is the tag champions are great, but there's so much you can do in wrestling. So I'm gonna push him till he can't do anymore.
That's right. Hey
Yeah,
man, yeah, I believe it, man. I think y'all can, you tag belts, and then y'all can be, holding two belts, three belts at the same time. Be
yeah.
like Ultimo Dragon back in the day, where he had like
Um,
9 belts. He just dribble all over himself, man. That could be y'all, man. I have faith. I believe y'all. I believe in y'all. I think y'all can do that.
yeah. Thank you, man.
So, have you been catching up with any wrestling or anything lately, or Dark Side of the Ring or any of that stuff?
Yeah, I haven't. I seen a couple of docs. I know I saw that Chris Benoit one. I think it was like the
Mm.
first one on season 2, right? Or
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I remember watching that one, and then I watched Bruiser Brody's Dark Side too. And I think that's the two I got to watch. But they're so interesting. There's some things that you never know, and just watching them, you can learn so much.
Oh yeah, yes. The Chris Benoit thing, yeah, I didn't realize how close him and Eddie were and stuff, man. That
Yeah,
Eddie thing, like, yeah, it was like, oof, man. Yeah,
uh,
that was kind of hard to watch too. It was like, oh man.
yeah.
They had one with Brian Pillman too, and then man, that one was a hard one too because they had his
Um,
son come on, and he was like, yeah, my stepdad just like wouldn't teach me anything. I got to high school, didn't know how to throw a baseball. He would like throw out my video games, like these are pieces. I'm like, oh man, I felt so bad. It was like in my stomach, like, oh man, I feel bad for the guy, but he's doing good now, kicking ass, man. So it's like, yeah, he's
Yeah,
doing
he
it.
has a bright future, and then
Oh yeah, yeah, the varsity blonde. Yeah, man, they doing the thing.
mhm.
Oh man. So are you man, I heard the dog in the background, man. Are you a dog lover, man? What kind of dogs do you have? I got
You
me
know,
personally, I got three beagles.
three what?
I got three beagles.
Oh, beagles are nice. We have to be honest, I don't know what he is. I think he's like an Arctic fox. I think that's what they call
Hmm,
him.
okay.
And yeah, but yeah, we have and then we're taking care of my cousin's dog. So that's why
Okay.
if I heard more. But we live in an apartment, so
Mm,
but my favorite type of dogs are German Shepherds. I remember having them when I lived with my parents, and German Shepherds are my favorite type of dogs.
yeah, you know what? My mom and dad, they always had German Shepherds when I grew up too, living with them.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had yeah, Uncle Sam, Jimmy, Rocky, and Diesel. Oh man, I love those dogs, man. They were awesome.
yeah.
Everybody was like, yeah, Diesel was named after the wrestler because that was my dad's favorite wrestler, Diesel.
Uh,
And Rocky, he wasn't named after The Rock. He was named after this old detective show, The Rockford Files. And then
God,
his name was Rockford. We just call him Rocky. So
yeah,
yeah.
gotcha.
Oh, the German Shepherds are awesome. I
Yeah.
remember they are so smart too. They would like go outside on their
Mhm.
own. They would like literally open the screen door, like like I gotta go to the bathroom, and they just go out like push the thing, like you're like, what are you doing, dog? Get back here! You're like, what? I gotta go. You're like, hey, all right. And they just go
Yeah,
out, they go do the thing.
yeah.
Yeah, the Beagles, man. No, I can't do that with them, man. They'll follow that news and they'll be gone for like 10 days, man. I was like, what in the world? And they're like, oh no, man, I'll just out sniffing stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised they're not going loud, man. But the other day my parents came over there at Walmart and brought them
Mhm.
these great big brontosaurus bones. They were sitting at Walmart,
Oh man.
picked them up, man. Oh yeah, and then the bones were big as the dogs, man. So they're happy with that.
Yeah, I remember we moved into where my parents live right now, and there would be a bunch of deer that would just go through the yard. And once the dogs came, we didn't see no deer, so they
Mm.
scared off the deers. I remember seeing, I think it was like a deer bone laying on the yard. So yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, my dogs, they don't scare any of the animals away or whatever. Like the neighbors' cats, they'll just roll up and be like sitting up, I'm like, what are you doing? They'll just come up and be like, hey, what's up, man? They give each other a sniff and then go on. I'm like, you gotta run these people out, aren't they? Isn't this your yard?
Yeah.
I'm doing with the neighbors' cats, but if a bird lands in the yard or whatever for some reason, oh my god, they go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, little blue jay, what I mean, they'll start crazy, barking out the door. I'm like, what you got, FedEx or something? I'm like, there ain't nothing out there. What are you barking at? And it's like, it's like, stop it, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. So, do you have a next match planned? Are you has something scheduled yet, or are you
No,
still trying to get a book in it?
I was just trying to get booked. Was as work is slowing down a little bit because in the summer that's when all my work comes a lot, and that is slowing down a little bit. So hopefully, I can make the time to find some bookings and get the thing rolling. Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
So where are your dream places to go in wrestling?
Other than the big companies, I would love to go to Mexico and go to AAA or CMLO or anywhere in Mexico. Honestly, I would wrestle anywhere in Mexico.
Nice.
A little show with 5 people, I would run in there with everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Man, see, I would love to go, Mexico, anywhere, but it's the language barrier for me because I'm like from the country and all, and I feel like if I tried to speak anybody's language, French, Mexican, German, like Japanese, I would be disrespecting them just because of how I am, how I pronounce everything. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
I'd
I
get my
mean,
phone out and like Google Translate.
Yeah, it's that simple, I guess. Just Google Translate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be like down in Mexico, be like, I need a taco with a corn tortilla. They'd be like, what's Blondie talking about over here, man? You need to go on somewhere. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, I've heard, yeah, Mexico is a lot of fun to go down there and wrestle with. You
Mm.
know what I mean? I heard they love wrestling down there, too. You know what I mean?
Oh
It's like,
man, it's huge.
oh,
It's huge
oh,
because
man.
once I started training, there was a where my family's from. It's a small town where my parents lived in Mexico.
Mhm.
Probably right now, less than 100 people live there. It could be more. Honestly, I haven't been there in like 10 years, but I remember when I debuted on YouTube. I basically became like the pride of our little town. I was
That's
like,
right.
oh, that's him. That's your cousin. That's it. That's her grandson. Yeah. So I would love. One of my dreams in wrestling is to run a show in our little town
Ooh,
and
yes.
bring some people over and just run like a little show. Like the surrounding towns can come watch. And because I remember when we were younger, every December we would go down there, and all our cousins would be there. Everyone's family members would be there, and there would always be like a little fair in the center of the town, and a bunch of people would be there. But since things have changed and there's not a fair no more, and not much people go, so one of my dreams is to bring that energy back to that place. Have a little show in Lagunitas, Mexico.
Nice. Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be awesome, man.
yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, you go there, you get the hero's welcome too, man. Do you think they throw a parade for you?
yeah, yeah.
Oh man, that'd be awesome. Man, yeah,
Um,
being a hero like that, man, you probably go in like restaurants you eat for free, be like, no, 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 we got you, we got you.
yeah, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Hey, look, if you ever do, man, look, I got a passport. I'm doing training for like,
Yeah.
reffing and
Okay.
managing, all that good stuff, man. Yo, I will roll, man. You just give me some tacos, I'm good to go. You know what I mean?
Got you, man.
That's right, that's right. Hey,
Yeah,
I need more stamps on my passport. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That one Canada one is like, it's looking a little lonely.
yeah. That'll be great. That'll be great, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Mexico is definitely it's something I want to see, man. I want to see. There's a lot. There's a lot of culture, history there. I just
Mm-hmm.
want to like just look at. You know, what I mean, I'll watch it on like like History Channel and stuff. I'm like, wow, that is just awesome.
Yeah,
You know, what I mean, just wow.
yeah.
Plus, I've never seen the desert stuff too. I'd like to see a desert.
Yeah, yeah. My
Yeah,
my
that'd be awesome.
before my grandpa passed away, he had tons of land. I remember going
Mm,
over there and just hanging all day in his land. So
mm.
yeah,
Oh man, that's pretty awesome, man.
yeah.
Now, did you have? I've never seen a cactus in real life, man. Did they have the cactus out there?
I don't. I think they did. I would say so, but I
Okay.
was so young. I think last time I went was like I would think it was like 11.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure there's cacti out there. Yeah, a
Okay, that's
lot.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause there's a lot of stuff, man. See, like living where I'm at, man, we don't have like any of that crazy stuff. No wild animals, man. We got like
yeah,
deer,
yeah,
raccoons and stuff. There's no bear, none of that stuff here. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm definitely trying to go down there.
yeah.
Plus, I don't want to go out at night though because I heard about chupacabra and stuff. Man, I don't want to be the guy that gets because
Uh,
I don't
yeah,
like going out in Jersey at night. I don't like
yeah,
going out in Jersey at night because I
yeah.
heard about the Jersey Devil. So.
If you're scared of that, just Mexico's a scary place at night. Yeah, all the folk tales that they tell you when you're
That's
younger.
right.
Yeah,
Oh man, see, I'm a grown man. They be telling me like, "Oh yeah, there's other like swamp monster." I gotta
uh,
go. I mean, like, nope, I'm gonna go lock doors and stuff. Man, I ain't going.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'll just be like, nope, I ain't dealing with that, man. I'm that person that's watched horror movies and stuff, but I've never said like
yeah.
Bloody Mary 5 times or Candy Man or any of that,
Yeah.
just in case. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be that one person.
To be safe.
Yeah, I never said Beetlejuice, man, 'cause just in case, man, that guy starts running around causing stuff, man. Uh-uh.
Yeah.
I don't know who you call to get rid of that, man. It's like, you can't call the police, be like, yo, Beetlejuice is running around here. They'd hang up on you.
Yeah.
So are you a horror movie fan like your cousin, man?
To be honest, I'm not, but when we used to sleep over at his house, we would watch horror movies. He would make me watch them. I remember watching. I think it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think when I came out like in the early 2000s.
Mhm.
I remember watching that one, and then I remember watching The Ring. I remember watching
Okay.
The Ring one time at my other cousin's house, and we were so glued to the TV, and then my cousins come from the back and just scare us from the back. I
Mm.
remember screaming like a little girl back then. Yeah. But I like horror movies, but it's not my first choice of thing to watch. Yeah,
So what would be your first choice? Like comedy, action?
I love comedy movies. I love the superhero movies. Um, yeah, those two are usually the top two that I would watch. Yeah, or anything like sports related. Yeah, like let's see, what's a good sports movie I've seen recently? I can't
Like my
remember.
favorite sports one's Rudy.
Rudy, yeah, Rudy's a good one.
Yeah, I love
Those are,
Rudy.
yeah, I can't remember any right now, but yeah, the sports movies are great. Uh, any comedy movies, I like a good laugh, so yeah.
Yeah, I just recently watched Jane Silent Bob,
Well, yeah,
the
the
reboot
new,
one. The reboot one.
oh,
Yeah,
the new,
that was yeah, it was pretty
Chris
good.
Jericho in it, isn't he? Is that
Say
the new?
what?
Isn't Chris Jericho in it?
Yeah, Jericho's in that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's like
yeah,
a leader of the Ku Klux Klan or something. Oh my
yeah.
gosh. Oh yeah,
Um,
it was crazy.
yeah, I love the Quentin Tarantino movies.
Oh yes,
They're
freaking
great.
Django Unchained. Oh man.
Jane, yep, those are
Yeah,
those.
I always tell people, man, they'd be like, "Yeah, what do you do for a living?" Like, man, I just roam the earth like Samuel L. Jackson at the end of Pulp
Mhm,
Fiction. That's what I do.
yeah, I want to watch the one Born in LA or the newest one he came out with.
Oh, with Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but I need to watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't seen it either. I know what you're talking about. I've heard it's real good too.
yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I think. Is
yeah.
that what
Once
it's
upon a
called?
time in Hollywood. Yep, yep,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I definitely got to check that out. Yeah,
yeah.
but yeah. Quentin Tarantino. Yeah, his movies are great. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. Like, he's always skipping around and all that, but
Yeah,
it's like I'm glued. Like, yeah, like.
yeah, that's so good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Django. When I seen that one, man, I was like, yo, Jamie Foxx is the man. Like, I believe he was Django. Like,
Glorious Bastards.
ooh,
That one's good. Yeah.
yeah, that one's pretty good. Yes. Oh man, yeah. Freaking. I remember watching Kill Bill in the
Kill Bill.
theaters, the part one, man, and they ended it. I was hot because I was like, what? There's a second part, and I gotta wait. Oh man. All right,
Yeah.
I was mad.
Yeah.
Now I remember when part two came up, I was there day one, right there, like, oh, I'm watching this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was great. Oh man. But yeah, man, I do want to say, before I pass it on back to Remy, I want to say, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, coming on, chatting with us, man. I definitely had a blast, man, chatting with
Yeah.
you and all. And hopefully, man, after, some more Marvel movies come out, man, phase 4, 5, 6, man, you can come
Mhm.
back, man. We can discuss some
Yeah.
more Marvel movies, man. What's going to what's going to happen and stuff, because I had no clue what they're going with right now.
No, man. What happened after Loki finished? Like, anything
Yeah.
happened. Yeah.
Oh, I know, yeah. Plus, yeah, I haven't seen anything like, previews of like new movies. They just like keep everything hush hush and like
Yeah.
Ten Rings. I want to see that one. Oh man, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I do want to say, thank you for taking time out of your day, coming on, chatting with us, man. I definitely had a blast. I wish you and your family, nothing but the best, all that good stuff, man. I hope, next time we see you, man, you got all them belts, you know what I mean? You hold them up and doing your
Yeah.
thing, man.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Yeah,
Hey,
and
no problem.
yeah, and thank you guys for having this platform for these upcoming wrestlers to just show the beginning of their career and doing this for us. So thank you guys. Yeah.
Oh, you're on mute, man.
I was on mute.
Yeah.
Oh, Remy
Thank you
was.
for
Oh, okay.
thank you, thank you for thank you for giving us the opportunity because I mean, we know that y'all are busy, planning your next step on in terms of professional wrestling and networking with people and so on. I know that can get busy. So, really and truly thank you for actually giving us this opportunity as well. Before we actually close the show though, where can fans find you on social media if you want to find out when, your next appearance is? And where can bookers and promoters find you if they want to book you for their shows?
Okay. I'm mostly on Instagram, so you can or me or you talking to me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm mostly on Instagram at Nan Botello, NanBotello, and then and then I think me and Lobo might start some stuff on YouTube. So just follow us. I think my YouTube page is Nan Botello too. And then bookers can find me at nanboteo.lucha@gmail.com. And yeah.
awesome. So y'all definitely go ahead and follow this man, him and follow his cousin too. They're gonna do great things. I just know it. Bookers and promoters, if y'all are listening, if y'all are watching, definitely book these two for your shows. They trust me when I say you may not see it now, but they're gonna be something big in the very near future. Watch and see. Um, with that being said, it is time for us to close the show. My eyelids are getting sleepy, so that means it's pretty much time for a little nap. Or maybe not right now in the next couple hours, but before we leave, Rob Base, where can fans find you on social media if they want to talk wrestling, be on the show, purchase merchandise? Where can bookers and promoters find you if they want to book you for their show? Yes, that right there is our Ringside Society merchandise. But I'll get into that in like a minute or two. But yeah, where you at on social media, bro?
Yeah, you can find me at Rob_base82 at Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, and then YouTube and Facebook is Rob Base.
Awesome. And if you want to find me on social media, not that I have anything cool to say, you can find me on Twitter at the Remy Blue. You can also find me on Facebook under Remy Blue. It's a picture of me at WrestleMania 28. Our podcast is also on social media. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at Ringside Society. Follow us on there. And we're also on Facebook. Yes, we have a Facebook group. Just type in Ringside Society and you'll definitely find us there. We're also on Twitch at Ringside Society 2019. And we also have a Teespring store. Um, that's where we sell our merch, like the one, like the shirt Rob is wearing. Copper shirt, copper tank top. You got these hot summer days. Winter's coming soon. We got long sleeves. We got the face masks as well too. And the great thing about our shirts too is that they always come with something at the back. There's always something that's being said at the back, something kind of cool. Y'all definitely cop a shirt, cop a face mask. Rob, please do not strip here.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get us flagged. Um, he's Yeah, but cool stuff like that you'll definitely see on the back of our shirts when you purchase them. And yeah, copper face mask, copper coffee mug. We got a lot more designs coming through. Shout out to Luis Moreno who makes most of our designs. At Moreno Artwork, he's on Twitter and Instagram. Follow him if you're looking for a cool logo for your business. And yeah, also all proceeds from those sales go back into keeping Ringside Society up and running. It doesn't go into our pockets. Trust me. I'm still eating hamburger helper. So yeah, definitely give us some support or whatnot. But with that being said, oh, we're also on YouTube as well. I always have to forget YouTube. Yes, we're on YouTube, which is where this episode is being streamed through as well. So definitely go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube, subscribe to all the videos because we got a lot of cool stuff coming. And with that being said, we just want to thank everybody that tuned in tonight live. Really and truly do appreciate it. To those of you that are gonna listen to us later on, thank you very much in advance. And to those of you that hate us, can't stand us, and really and truly wish we would just go away, well, I'm sure you feel that way, but like myself in the Florida Corral, we're not going anywhere for a while.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah.
We ain't stopping. So with that being said, we here at Ringside Society just want everybody to know that we are very well aware that everybody and their grandparents and their parents have a podcast. We're not your grandparents' podcast, we're not your parents' podcast, and we definitely not just any podcast. Hashtag we are not the same. Rob Base, one time for the people, one time for the wrestling culture, one time for Nightmare Factory Class 1,
Yep.
and one time for Nan Botello, who is gonna definitely go ahead and kick some ass alongside his cousin and show all the tag teams what it is and what's up.
Yep.
What type of podcast are we?
We're the Wrestling Fans Podcast.
That's right, we're the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. And with that being said, we will be back this Wednesday with another exciting episode with another impressive guest. As a matter of fact, this Wednesday's episode is the first of a new series that we're starting called Squared Circle Legacies. That's right. It's where we have a family member or a loved one. It could be a cousin, uncle, brother, aunt, wife, husband of a member of the wrestling community that has since passed on, and we're gonna actually be talking to them about how life was being a part of that wrestling family or related to that person and so on. And our first guest is none other than Miss Debbie Rivera, who is the mother of current WWE NXT superstar Elektra. I forgot what her last name is, but she's hold on. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Give me a second, people. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. I know her first name is Elektra. Her last name is actually Elektra Lopez. Yes, she's the mother of current WWE NXT superstar Elektra Lopez, and she was married. She was married to Elektra's father. Miss Rivera, please don't beat me up, and I sincerely apologize. But I couldn't remember his name. I'll get it eventually. But he used to wrestle for WWE, and he has since passed on. So we'll be having Mrs. Debbie Rivera on here this Wednesday, to shoot the breeze about, professional wrestling and being not only married to a professional wrestler, but also being the mother of a current WWE superstar as well. So make sure you actually come back. Actually, we're going to be on Blog Talk this time, so definitely make sure you check out our Blog Talk page as well. We're still with Blog Talk. We haven't really left them yet. We're still deciding. But definitely check out our Blog Talk page. It'll be this Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But until then, we're still going through a pandemic. So until it's over, stay safe, stay healthy, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes. We out. Peace.
Yeah.
See y'all. Good night. Stay classy, Delaware.